All right, we should be live, man. Alive? Are we live in here? All right, we're fucking live. All right, anybody see I'm talking to my damn self. There's nobody here right now. But my name is Andy. I'm from the Show Goes On Club, breaking down the press conference. All right, we got Stephanie in the building. Did you get to check out the press conference? I was hoping that they were both going to be together, but I don't blame Khabib for leaving early though, like at all. Like I would have bounced too. I would have said fuck that. It was actually smart on his part because he's cutting weight too. I think he left because he's cutting weight. That frustration, Khabib is always he's always struggled with cutting weight. So the frustration of having to wait for Conor, all the Irish fans booing you the whole entire time, and then you got to wait for Conor to come shit on you verbally as well. Yeah, I would have bounced too. It was actually a good move on his part. Really good move on his part. But yeah, man, it's gonna be interesting to see the weigh-ins face to face. I was really hoping that we're gonna get like what we usually get, both fighters going back and forth, but that was a little disappointing. But Conor came, he was in regular form, he talking his shit. I enjoyed it. I thought it was cool. But yeah, I kind of miss the old style when it even like when there's all the fighters at the table. Like now they're just doing it with like the main event, where it's just the main event at the table and all the other fighters could go fuck themselves, which sucks. Because even if Khabib wasn't there, then we would have had all the other fighters' reaction to that. Conor would probably talk shit to Tony Ferguson and so on. So that would have been a lot more entertaining. So I'm hoping that in the future they bring that back just in case something like this happens where like Conor's opponent just gets the fuck out of there. But yeah, why do you think about Conor's allegations about Khabib's people? Yeah, about his manager, that he's like that he apparently was trying to flee the country in 2011 with multiple passports around the time 9/11 happened. Yeah, I have no fucking idea, but that accusation is crazy, and I don't know how you make something up like that. So it kind of makes me think like, like it makes me do that's the Scooby-Doo question. So I don't know, but it kind of makes me want to look it up too. Is Khabib's manager part of 9/11? Is this a whole new conspiracy? And then apparently he gave up names like John Jones did so he can live free. I don't know, but yeah, that was really interesting. And then where the fuck does Conor find something like that? Like about like that motherfucker's like what's this dude's name? He's like Sherlock Holmes, dog. Yeah, Conor McGregor is Sherlock Holmes in the fucking flesh. Yeah, he'll find out anything about you. But yeah, I found that really interesting as well. But I don't know, man. Two more days away from the biggest fight. But every time Conor fights, it's always the biggest fight in UFC history. Like if Conor was to go up to 170, then they'll call that the biggest fight in UFC history. So it's like almost getting tiring. Where it's like, all right, man. Like first it was the Aldo fight, the biggest fight in history, and then it was the Nate Diaz fight, and then it was Nate Diaz 2, and then it was UFC 205 against Eddie. Bro, let's just call it a dope fight. But they're saying that the pay-per-view is supposed to trend, I think, upward of 3 million. Like they're saying 3 million, 3.5, which I don't know, because I feel like they haven't been promoting the fight like at all, right? Unless I'm crazy. Yeah, I haven't they started promoting the fight late, but I understand Khabib's got a huge following as well with Russia, and then Conor's gotten bigger after the Mayweather fight, so that could be new fans coming over as well. But I don't know, man. But if you're in here, give a thumbs up. If you have any questions, let's talk about it. Was it right on Khabib to get the fuck out of there? Is Khabib's manager part of the 9/11 conspiracy? I don't know. There's definitely been a little promotion compared to other fight promos. Yeah, There definitely has. I'm curious if they're saying without the promotion, if they're saying it's supposed to go up to 3 million, 3.5. Imagine if they did like a tour like they did with the Aldo fight. That would have been even crazier. Who knows? Maybe they would be trending towards 4 million pay-per-view buys. But yeah, man. Anybody feel any kind of way? Do you guys think Conor's in Khabib's head already? Even before even coming face to face? What do you think? You think it was a smart move for Khabib to leave early? I just wish he didn't. I wish Conor was on time. But I don't blame him. I don't blame him at all. But yeah, man. Do you think Khabib's decision to leave was just mentally he couldn't handle it, or he thought it was smarter to leave to make weight? I think it was in the moment, not that like he couldn't handle it, but more so like, why am I going to play this guy's game? I think it was just a smart move because it's like he's focused on cutting weight. It's kind of like I was saying where he's focused on cutting weight. He's always struggled to make 155. He's dropped out of fights because he couldn't make weight. So why even play that game? It's a smart move. Yeah, I don't think it's that he was like scared of it or anything. It was just like, fuck this. I'm trying to make weight so I could beat this dude on Saturday. He doesn't seem like a play games kind of guy. But yeah, I think it was a good move. But now will it? At the end of the day, I don't think any of this matters when it comes to the fight. It's just like a whole new day. It's just I think both of them are gonna be ready. Both of them are gonna try to, implement their game plan. But hopefully, Conor wins, man. I don't know, but I have a feeling he is though. I think Conor's gonna be too fast for him, but I could be wrong. Too fast, and his footwork is too good. And kind of like to what Conor was saying, that he's going to be able to back him up as well in there, just coming forward, throwing shots. And he said himself that it's easy to back up Khabib. I don't know how true that is, but in some fights, you do see him moving back where he doesn't react too well to getting hit. But he recovers nicely. He recovers nicely. But yeah, man. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Conor versus Khabib. It's happening Saturday. It's gonna be crazy. If you haven't already, like, subscribe. Yeah, it's gonna be nuts, man. And we're going live for that event too. So it's gonna be Conor versus Khabib. We're going live. We're gonna have that proper 12 whiskey. It's gonna be a dope event. So yeah, tune in and just remember the show goes on. How do you end this? How do you?